Meet Joseph Gonzales, a man so protective of his street, he decided speeding should be punishable by death. Cops showed up ready for a crime scene. Instead, they found a self-appointed neighborhood watchman with a god complex and a gun.
Your truck.
That's not my truck.
That's not
I
your
don't
truck.
know who him or that truck is.
Okay.
He came threatening my life. I gave him a warning shot.
Don't.
Okay, I won't say shit.
Don't say.
This man was far beyond comprehension, and he would prove it in every step. Even inside the interrogation room.
Circus here.
And if you think the shooting was twisted, just wait till you hear what he says in the interrogation room. Watch the full interrogation without any disturbance and comment the word you would have said to Joseph if you ever saw him.
He didn't treat me like a damn criminal over here, and I'm not happy about it.
I apologize for that,
No,
man.
you
I'm
don't.
sorry it took me a second to get here.
I saw you hiding in the corner.
What's that?
I saw you hiding in that corner.
No, not
No, I
hiding.
did saw you. You waited for me to talk to her. I saw you.
Okay.
That's okay. Let's get this over with.
Alright, what's your name, man?
Joseph Gonzales.
Joseph? My
I'm
name's
not
Daryl.
sweaty, Robert.
No, you're
I would
fine,
shake
man.
your hand. That's just gross.
No, don't even worry about it.
Joseph Gonzales.
Daryl,
Very nice to meet you.
nice to meet you, sir.
So, you want to talk, or are we going somewhere else?
So I'm not the primary case agent. I'm
Alright.
just here assisting. I just got in. The reason I didn't come in initially right away is because I wanted to find out exactly what's going on first before I talk to you.
I shouldn't have been in cuffs the whole way over here, but I don't want to hear
I know it's not. I know it's
I
not.
don't want to hear it.
No, it's fine.
It's to the officer's
Mhm.
discretion, and that's how I got
Well,
it.
not necessarily. When you're transporting people, they have to be in handcuffs. That's just the issue. Once they're in the back, they have to be in handcuffs.
I walked in this building multiple times to get reports. I never came in here with handcuffs.
No,
Not
when,
once.
when we're transporting people, not whenever you
I've
come in
been
the
back
building.
Not in cuffs.
You've been.
I've talked with detectives before in here. Not
Okay.
once have I came in here with cuffs.
Okay.
This is the first time I ever came in here to talk to detectives with cuffs.
Okay. I know
I'm
it's.
not a criminal.
No, and I'm not
Something
calling you
happened to
criminal.
me. I was threatened. Someone threatened my life. That's why we're here. I shouldn't be treated like a criminal, and I'm very, very pissed off about that.
No, and I can see it. I can see that you're.
That's the only reason why I'm pissed off.
No, that's understandable. Those.
Other than that, the issue that happened, we can square that away. That's a simple issue. Someone threatened my life, and I have the right to protect myself.
Mhm.
Bottom line. Other than that, can I get some water, please?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just a second. I'll get you a bottle of water. I just wanted to make sure you had your cuffs off and you were cool. You don't need the bathroom or anything.
I might need it here in a bit, yeah. I
Okay.
just need to calm down. I was trying
No.
to sleep.
I get it, man. Just
Because I know it's going to be a couple hours. You guys want to watch me on the camera, you'll watch me sleep. I'll fall asleep.
no, and I'm not.
Terry showed me how to fall asleep many times. Going to where we need to go. So
Yeah, no,
if you guys want to ask me questions, let's ask. If you're going to hold me here, if you're going to arrest me, let's just get on with it.
Yep, like I said, of
However you guys want to plan or to do what you want to do, let's get it done with.
course.
Why waste time?
I preaching to the choir, my friend. So let me
Can I get some water?
yeah, let me get you some water. Let me get everything squared away. Let me get in contact with the primary case agent and figure out exactly how he wants us to proceed from here. Okay?
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for your patience.
Mm-hmm.
You get me every time, man.
Well, that's a
for you.
security measure, bro. You weren't taught that way.
What's that?
Stop me by the door,
Oh,
especially when you're in unfamiliar territory.
I get you, man.
No,
Sorry,
you
sorry,
don't.
it took me a minute to get that. I just had to talk to the primary case agent. He's actually going to be on the way here shortly.
It's going to be hours, bro. Come on now.
I hope not. But either way, I just wanted to give you an update that I talked to the case agent and I got you the water.
So we're just waiting for him. We'll wait for this water, and after that, what happens?
Depending on how, I don't know everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the case agent's deal. He's doing his investigation. He's
One
gonna
or two
come-
things, and either or, I could care less. But
Yeah.
what are the two things that's going to happen? Let's be honest.
Well,
You're not dealing with a normal dude that you guys deal with. I'm not some criminal.
no, and I'm not trying to treat you
And I'm
like one.
telling you right now, what are one of the two things?
Well, so here's the deal, man. Again,
See, if I was in your position, you're gonna go home, or we're gonna charge you.
well, it sounds like
Those are the two things.
those are the two
That's all I
options,
need you to be
obviously.
straight up. And you're not straight up already. You're already trying to work around.
No.
This is very simple. You guys are making it more than what it is.
Well,
You really are.
complicated. We had
It's not
to-
complicated. It's not complicated.
Okay.
What's complicated about it? You tell me what you heard.
Well, we have to do a very complete and thorough investigation before we make any decision. I can't just walk in here and tell you either this is happening or this is happening.
No. I
Because-
don't know
I
what
mean-
you guys are. You guys are running rapid. And as far as your detectives go, and my family's witnessed, you guys botch it all the time. You guys don't know what the hell you're doing. I'm not saying you, but it's true. A lot of people miss things. It is what it is. A lot of times it's not some big elaborate freaking YouTube story or Netflix special.
Yeah. So,
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not elaborate shit. It's very
I see
simple.
what you're saying. So even with given that opinion, it's even more so important to be very careful and cautious, and also be.
I just want to know, why am I sitting here, and if I'm going to be sitting here for an extended amount of time, I'm going to ask you as her superior, you charge me, put me in jail, or you release me because I should not be here.
Okay, so as it stands right now, again, I don't have all the information.
Am I charged?
As it stands right now, we had an incident that occurred this morning. It sounds like someone was deceased, correct?
Yes.
So we have to do a full and thorough investigation. We have to complete these interviews.
That's fine, what you got to do.
So as of this time, you're not being charged, but you are being detained, pending the completion of the interview.
Charge? We're on camera.
Someone's deceased.
That's not a charge. Someone's deceased right now that we're speaking, but probably about 10 people just died. That's not my fault.
No.
I'm not even there. I'm here talking to you, and I'm not being charged. So I can walk out here free and will.
No.
And charge me with something.
You're being
Please.
detained, pending the completion of the investigation.
I just want to be charged with something then. That's all I'm asking. If you're going to do your job correctly. If I'm not, then I should be able to walk out.
No, you can't walk out.
And do me a favor.
The primary case.
Call, is Manny here or your undersheriff? They should be here in this building.
They work in this building. I don't know if they're here today.
Let's call your Sheriff Manny and see if we can hold me here. Cause
Okay.
no, I'm dead serious. Not okay, and I could hear you guys. I know walking around. You can feed me shit soup all day long. I like straight to the point of bluntness.
No, I can see that about you. I can see that.
I'm not trying to be a dick with you.
No,
I'm very professional. I'll be just as professional as you want to be. But you start tap dancing and bullshitting me, I know you are.
No, it's not tap dancing or bullshitting. It's, again, I'm not trying to feed you a line of bullshit. I'm trying to be straight up with you.
I'm telling you, legally, my rights, you guys are violating them. You either charge me or tell me what I'm being detained for. You can only detain me a certain amount of time. Not hours. We both know that. So, I've already been detained well over an hour. None of you have asked me one question.
Okay.
None of you have any charges on me. So I want you to call your superior. You either say, let him go, or come ask me the questions you need to, or charge me. Let's get it over with.
The detective's on his way to come talk to you.
Well, I want to talk to your superior.
Go
How long will that take? I'm sitting. I'm sitting. What do you mean? I've been sitting tonight.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I know, and I can tell that you're upset. You're pissed off.
I'm not upset. I'm not pissed off. I just don't like to be BS'd.
Okay, and I'm not trying to BS you. I'm sorry if I'm coming off that way. That's just the way I talk. I'll try to work on it and not.
No, buddy. It's fine. You're only as good as your superiors, brother. You got taught a certain way, and it's not your fault.
All right. Well, I appreciate your patience, man.
But all I need to do is you either charge me or release me. Because if you don't know why you're detaining me because someone died, that's ridiculous, bro. You know that is. Come on. That came out of your mouth. You're detaining me because someone died.
You were involved in it in which someone died.
That's fine. I called you guys.
So here's
Not you, but I called the sheriff's
I
department.
get it. And
I'm the one who called, and I told them what happened.
Yeah.
Told them exactly what happened.
No, I
And
appreciate
then the two officers on scene, her included, not one asked the question what happened. I got put in cuffs, and now I'm talking to you here. Still yet to be charged. Still yet to be questioned. So, if you don't have a charge, I should be able to walk out here. If I walk out of here forcefully, then I get a charge attacking an officer, which is ridiculous. But you guys are violating my rights.
it. No, we're not violating.
No, you definitely are.
So do
Because
me a
I'm not
favor.
being charged.
Just sit tight for now. I'll pass along your concerns.
No, they're not concerns. Those are facts.
Okay.
They're not concerns, sir. Those are facts. Are you charging me? Who's charging me?
All right. That's going to be Detective Lopez.
Where's Mr. Detective?
He's on
Lopez?
his way down here.
He's
right
still
now
down
to
there?
talk to you.
Gathering info, right?
He's on his way down here to talk
Oh,
to you.
he's already en route.
He's on
You
the
know
way.
that for sure.
Yes, I just got off the phone with him.
10-4.
Okay.
Listen, I know I'm a little rough to deal with, believe me. My family does it all the time, but that's just who I am, okay?
No, I get it.
And I'm not trying to be a dick. Just when you start going around, I know when you're going around. I'm not that guy.
Okay.
Okay?
I appreciate your patience, man.
Pardon me, sorry. Look at you right there. Oh, shit. I'll try to see for you over there. Inflate your water. What's going on? Not too much. How are you doing? Good. What's up? Doing all right.
So my name is Detective Lopez. I work in the
Sorry?
sheriff's department. Cool. So let's start with this. Can you get your name?
Joseph Gonzales.
Joseph Gonzales with an S or a Z?
Yes.
And just a good contact number for you?
492. Where's my cell phone?
The deputy has it. So 492.
They told me you were going to have it. 505?
Yeah, I just haven't taken anything from you guys or taken custody of anything back.
That's what she told me. When you come to see me, you're gonna bring my phone. That's exactly what she told me. So now you're telling me someone else has it.
The same deputy
You
has.
see what I'm saying? There's two different stories. That's all I'm saying. Hey, I'm just going by. Hey, you guys are getting your information. I'm getting mine.
Sure. All right, Joseph. So you know where we're at, right? We're investigating incident that happened earlier this morning. So because of that, like I said, I'm gonna ask you some questions that are directly related to that investigation. You've been handcuffed, been detained, you brought down to our substation here. So I am gonna advise you to render warnings, okay? Do you know what those are?
What am I being detained for? First off,
The investigation of what happened earlier this morning.
I'm being detained for an investigation. How long is an investigation to be detained? How long can you detain someone for an investigation?
Pretty much long time. I had it for at least probably like 12 hours.
So you could sit in here for 12 hours with nothing being said. If I wanted an attorney, you could keep me here for 12 hours and decide if you wanted to charge me.
Basically, so that's why I want to get your version.
That's why I don't want no blame.
Okay, so here's what goes. So you do have the right to remain silent. Okay. Understand those
Right,
rights?
holding that right.
Okay, so you're not going to provide a statement?
No, I tried and I wanted to take it. So I definitely would wait for a lawyer then.
No problem. I appreciate it.
I did try.
No, that's fine.
You guys didn't want to talk to me on scene, and neither did your sheriff's office. Told you guys I need a restroom. I'm not an animal, and I need a piss. On a circus here. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
I'm fucking taking a piss.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. You guys are ridiculous, dude.
It's been 10 minutes.
Knocking on the door, you heard me.
Dude,
I'm not a animal.
no one said you were.
No, you're treating me like one. F off, dude. Come in here. I told you I needed the restroom. Asshole. God bless. A big old cup of piss because of you idiots. Ridiculous. Treating people inhumane. Can protect themselves, treat me like a... Ugh. These are assholes, dude. Straight assholes. At least I feel a lot better. Fuck. Whew. Peed in the corner. I peed in the cup like I told you guys I needed to. I could go throw it in the
I'll go toss
restroom.
it for you.
I can toss it.
It's okay.
I don't. Are
It's
you
fine.
sure? Okay.
It's fine.
It's not your fault.
It is what it is, right? It's
Yeah.
my job to deal with this.
Well, I knocked many
Okay,
times.
go ahead and turn it on for me, Joseph.
What's going on now?
Well, right now, I don't want you to get more upset and then actually pee, so we're just gonna...
Wait, no. What's going on?
Oh, right now, we're just sitting in here, the detective's gonna go right to the report. Sorry, go ahead.
What are we doing here?
I'm rotating your wrist so it doesn't hurt you.
No, am I getting charged? Is what I'm saying. Or are we going somewhere? Something finally getting done?
Yes,
Okay.
things
Good.
are finally getting done, but you have to sit tight. The detective has to go do some more paperwork. In the meantime, we all just have to sit tight and be patient.
All right, thank you so much.
So we're in cuffs because I needed the restroom? That's why I'm getting put back in cuffs. I need to understand what's going on.
Okay,
You guys
I
can't
can't-
just do what you want.
you were way more upset than when I first spoke to you. You're way more upset now, which, you know, things
I'm not
could
upset.
happen.
I said I need the restroom and you don't treat me like an animal. I knocked multiple times.
So here's the
I
thing.
counted to
Hold on.
60
Here's the
after
thing.
the last time.
Here's the thing. My office is right there.
And I know, you heard
If you had
me.
been pounding on the door, I would have heard you.
Hold
Hold on. You heard me. No, I didn't.
I banged hard as shit.
I'm doing other stuff, man. So here's the deal.
There's no way you didn't hear
You don't urinate in our rooms.
I didn't urinate.
You don't.
I urinated in my cup, like I told you guys I would.
Okay,
As
so-
a respectable human being, which
Have
you
a
gave me.
seat. So have a seat
You guys are
Hang out.
treating me like an animal. Now
No.
I'm in cuffs. Am I in charge?
No, we're not. You
Why
are.
am I in cuffs?
Because you're being charged. So have a seat.
With what?
With homicide.
A homicide.
Have a seat.
Let's go to jail.
Well, when the paperwork's
Let's
done,
go to jail.
that will
I
happen.
don't want to be here with you guys.
That's not the, sorry,
Don't.
at
Let's
this
go
point,
to
I'm
jail.
sorry, this isn't your choice.
It is. If you're arresting me, Lieutenant, take me to jail.
So you are under arrest,
Let's go to jail.
you're being held here. When the paperwork is done, the things that have to be done, so that your rights aren't violated, so that our
you
paperwork
guys
is
already
correct.
violated my rights.
And if you
Keep
think that,
doing
that's fine, but please have a seat, hang out, you're not
I'm
going
not
anywhere.
under arrest yet.
until the
Take
paperwork
the
is
cuffs
done.
off.
You are under arrest.
Show me the papers.
You are under arrest.
Are you sure? Then why am I
Absolutely.
sitting here
You're
in the
under
interrogation room?
Because
Let's go.
we have paperwork to do. It's not magic, it's not like TV. It takes a long time to get stuff done sometimes.
You don't.
It does.
I've been to jail many times. You see my
Okay.
record?
No, I
It
haven't looked
doesn't
at your
take
record.
that long.
I
If
haven't
you
looked
didn't,
at your
you're not doing your due diligence.
You are not my due diligence. I have 10,000 other things going on. You are not my due diligence.
Let's go to
The
jail.
only reason I'm in here dealing with you is because of the way
You
you're
won't
acting.
open your door when I'm telling you need to. You're being an ass.
Well, you just went to the restroom 15 minutes ago.
I needed it again. And you come follow me like a
Okay.
crazy person.
No, we're following you because
Yeah,
we're being
dude.
kind to you. You weren't in handcuffs, and you keep going from I'm super cool to I'm super tough to I'm super cool to I'm mad.
I am who I
So,
am, dude. You
knock
don't
it
treat a
off,
person
bro.
like a piece of shit.
I
I
know
know more than
you know.
Dude, I don't mark you more than
piece of
nothing
shit.
more than 5 minutes, and if
We
you're
have
right
been-
there, you heard me.
we've
You are
been
being an ass.
respectful as possible.
No, you haven't, bro.
And you.
I had to tell you,
got
I'm gonna use the
relax.
restroom in this cup on your camera just for him to come.
Okay.
That's the only time you guys did anything.
Stay in handcuffs.
So you're
Don't
watching
do
me for no reason, dude.
Okay.
When someone needs a restroom, they need it. That's all I'm telling you. And I didn't pee in the interrogation, so don't make shit up.
Okay. I don't think you've ever been charged with something like this before,
Mhm.
okay? For other things, I don't know what you've been charged with,
It
but
doesn't matter. If I'm getting charged, let's go to jail.
I'm telling you, okay? When someone gets charged with battery on a household member or
They
something
don't come
of the
into the
sort, they
interrogation.
don't come in here, and it's very quick. Paperwork is very quick.
Yeah.
Right now, we have one detective writing a lot of warrants for, your phone, for your...
But
for
I'm getting
non-violent
charged, and no
crimes.
one wanted to hear nothing.
Well, he came and talked to
Remember
you
when
when
I
you said
first
you did,
initially, I asked you, and I was gonna tell you everything,
and
I
remember
told you
I
that,
said
didn't I?
to wait for detectives?
and then I told your sergeant, I'll tell you everything. What'd you both tell me?
Well, we have to wait for detectives.
You didn't want to hear it? No,
You
that's
have
what
to
you
wait.
said. No, that's what they said. No, I would have said everything. I'm not scared. Now I'm gonna tell my lawyer, and now I gotta go to jail, get bonded out, all that BS, to go to court
But you had your opportunity.
for someone that tried to sit there. I mean, you guys are treating me like a criminal. This ain't right, dude. It's not. Just because who my little brother is?
Let's bring it
That shit ain't right.
Let's bring it
I
back,
don't know.
okay?
Yeah, you guys do. Quit playing that game.
Okay.
Quit playing that game.
I already told you that you had to wait for detectives to tell them.
You told me that he was gonna bring my phone. He came in here, didn't bring my phone, so that was a lie.
It's right there.
No, you said
Yeah,
he was
it
gonna
is.
come bring it in, and then he wanted to ask some questions.
Sure.
I said, well, where's my phone? The deputy said she was gonna bring it. He said, oh, why, So it's a lot of going on. So, listen, I'm not an idiot.
It's not. You
guys
want
aren't dealing
things
with
to
an
be
idiot.
done your way.
All I said is I needed, don't want it my way.
Why
I
did
sat
you
here.
do?
I needed to piss. Bad. I was crossing my legs, and I tried to fall asleep, so I didn't think about it. I had to pee. I didn't pee in your interrogation room. I knocked, and you heard me, because I banged on it,
But
just so you could hear me.
cannot
You can
play-
say no all you want. You could play ignorant. That's fine, dude. Ignorance is bliss.
You cannot say that the detective didn't come in here to read
Without
your
my
rights
phone.
and then
No,
ask
he didn't
you-
read my rights.
Yes, he did.
I didn't hear my rights being read. You read my rights.
I heard him read you your
Well,
rights.
you read my rights. I remember you read my
Yeah,
rights.
and he read them as well, and he asked you
I
if you
just
wanted
told
to
him I
give your
did
side of
the
the story. Well, then there
That's
you
what I
go.
told him.
You didn't tell him your side of the story then.
You guys did not want to hear it.
He wanted to hear it. I
Tell
told
him
you
to
to
come
wait
in
for
here.
He can and
No,
you
you
can.
want to say it.
See what I mean?
Okay.
We can play this ride around game. All I want to do is
Go right
just go to
around.
jail.
Once
Just
you
get me
go-
bonded out, then we'll go to court,
No,
and
no.
I'll have my day in court. Correct?
No.
No, that's what happens.
So,
No, I have my day in court.
You'll have your day in court.
Yes, I will.
We're not gonna stand here.
That's all I want.
Sit tight, be patient.
You guys act like a bunch of idiots. Well, over here. You're being charged with oversight. Get the f*** out. Let's get it over with. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to go through the motions regardless. I know I protected myself, and I know I'm not wrong. But to get treated like this, that's why you guys treated like my animal. I was embarrassed. That's embarrassing, dude. So you got the I'm just saying, you got the that loud because I was embarrassed, dude. I shouldn't have to pee in a cup.
No,
I just
want-
protected myself and my family, dude, and now I'm getting charged. Not yet. You guys said I am, but there's no paperwork, and I'm not going to jail. You guys are still
Because the
paying me.
paperwork has to be written. You have to get
And I know,
paid.
and I'm not trying to be mean, dude. You don't understand. My morning, this is my morning. This is your work. Save my
No,
life, bro.
It's a shit morning. I
It's
agree.
a shit morning. So when I needed to pee, and I told you I got to pee, bro, like I wasn't
No,
being a dick.
no.
And I'm not. I know you guys deal with all day long. I know they are because they're assholes sometimes. I'm not a career criminal. I just needed a piss.
No,
That's why I
of course.
peed in the cup. I didn't pee. She thought I peed in the quarter. I didn't pee in the quarter.
Okay, so you gotta understand too.
But I turned away from the camera, so you guys didn't have to see my junk. That's why I went in the corner.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay, and just so you know, on our side, I'm not being a dick either.
No, you haven't.
We
You haven't.
We have phone calls to make because this isn't like we tried to explain earlier. This isn't your typical battery, punching. So we have to go consult
No, but
the DA's
what's
office
weird
and
to
make
me
phone
is
calls.
like a person that protects themselves is treated like I am. And it's just because of who my family is.
And we're not.
That's
No,
fucked up.
that's not what's going on. Because like I said, I don't even know who your brother is.
It's been
I'm
all
not-
over
I'm
the
not trying to
news.
embarrass
It's
you.
nationwide, dude. It's if you don't, that's cool. You're probably one of the few that know it.
Okay. I
You're
don't.
one of the very few.
Okay. Well, I don't make connections because unless you're, something.
No, I think that's why this guy was there.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know this gentleman. He threatened my life, and I'm not supposed to. Should I be laying there, Dad? No. That's all I'm saying. It's just, I shouldn't get treated like this. And then your LT comes in here. He had an attitude right when you first took me. All I wanted to do was pee. I was like literally trying to hold it. If you were watching, you should have watched that. That's all I needed to do was pee, bro.
Yeah.
And now thank you for letting me shit, because it was in the morning. I hadn't done nothing. I just dropped my wife off at work. She teaches kids. I came home and this happened. And now, I like straightforwardness. I don't like BS. So we're going to sit here and wait just to take me to jail? Take me to jail, dude.
Yeah.
Do it.
If it was up to me.
Because then I could get a hold of my lawyer and handle my business for my protection. Because you guys, right now, my best interest isn't in your money. What it is we're taking him to jail. We're just trying to figure out the paperwork. That's what you guys are doing. And I'm held like this. And I'm not a criminal, dude. I didn't do anything wrong. I called and told them exactly what I did. And I was going to be 100% with those both officers right there. They didn't want to hear it. I don't know what else to do. I'll try to cooperate as much as I can. I don't need to be treated like this. I shouldn't be in cuffs. I didn't tear up anything over here. I didn't attack you guys. I got pissed because it was embarrassing to piss in a cup.
No, and I
That's
can
what I'm
appreciate
just letting
that.
you know.
And I can see where you're coming from, but I want you to just take a second and understand where I'm coming from too.
We're
We're
making
making phone calls.
to take these off. If I'm going to jail anyway, you're going to put them back on.
I'm gonna go find your second set, so it's more.
That would be better. Yeah,
I'm gonna find your second set because now we're at this point. I can't go back.
We don't have to go back. Let's move forward.
I got you.
That's all I want to do.
I'm gonna take
I don't want to be in your face anymore.
I want to make sure that you're taken care of and you're not hurt. So I'm gonna go get your second step.
Appreciate
I
it.
want this to be like this. I don't like what it was before. I like this. This is better.
No, remember when I first told you, I don't like that. Don't beat around the bush with me.
No.
I'm not that guy. When I know people, then it'll piss you off too.
Like I
You
said,
seem like a straight up dude. You seem like a solid guy.
I'm trying to be.
You put your cam on. You're prepared now because I know what I'm talking about. All I did is protect my family, and I'm getting treated like a criminal.
And I'm not trying to treat you like a criminal. It's just we
You
have
have
these
it.
rules and
I didn't
rules and
say you have
procedures to follow. You know what I mean?
You have policies and you have. Believe me, I know chain of command more than you know.
Okay, so let me get your second set of cuffs,
Appreciate you.
and we can move forward just like this. Okay?
Go for it.
I appreciate you, man.
I'm just waiting to go. Let's just whatever we
I
gotta do.
know.
Let's get it going,
If it was
bro.
up to me, we go right now so you can get out and do what you need to do. But if I walk up there right now, they're gonna say, "Get the hell out of here."
Get the hell out of here. We ain't ready yet.
No.
I know what they're doing. They gotta get search warrants. The judge got to get it. They gotta get your information. You guys are gonna try to pin a murder on me. No, I didn't say I didn't murder this guy. I protected myself and I shot a man and he's dead. You guys got your cameras got that.
So let me go get you your hands up and get you a little more comfortable, okay? Thank you.
Oh, shit, sorry.
I'll get you.
No.
All right, man. Finish feel the last time. Go ahead and face that wall. I'm gonna go ahead and take off one of your cuffs so I can put on the other one so we can get you a little more comfortable.
Should I turn it around or? Yeah, it'd probably be better if I turned it around.
You wanna go palm to palm instead?
I'm pretty sure it'd probably be better. I don't know.
All right.
It'd be better not to have
Put that on top of your head. Go ahead and stretch your shoulder once I get this one out.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to get a little bit of relief for a sec.
Did you hear that pop?
No, I missed
You
it.
didn't fucking hear that?
No, I missed it, man.
Yeah, they're gonna take me and charge me. They do it.
No.
You still know if they're charging?
What's that?
You guys still seeing if they're gonna charge me or not?
Yes.
Oh, this way, right?
Yeah, palm to palm, a little more comfortable. So it's like I said, we're just waiting on that warrant to come back, signed and everything, by the DA and the judge, and we'll move forward from there. Okay? As far as particulars go, I don't have anything for you, because I'm not handling that part.
So what do you mean, a warrant for my arrest?
Yes.
Oh.
Because
How do they do that in a protection deal? I mean, do you know, like, how does that work? How can they sit there and say, if I'm protecting my life, why am I being charged? I don't understand that. Is that normal policy?
before we talk about that, is this cup comfortable? Ish? This can be. Okay, so I'm gonna lock it, that way you don't sit on it and cinch it up. We'll do the same for all of these, that way they don't poke you or anything. What about this one? Is this one okay?
No, we're good.
Okay.
The shoulder was more than anything, not the wrist. The wrist was getting lower back, but nothing you can do about that. It's fucking bracelets.
So you can have a seat if you'd like.
Yeah, so
So as
I
far
don't
as,
understand that. That don't make any sense. You guys would rather charge
so as far as
the
that goes,
victim, like charge me. That's, I mean, I'm the victim here.
so as far as that goes, the investigation still has to be completed, and
So why would you charge someone before?
because there's different levels of homicide.
So it's
There's everything up to first degree and all the way down to justified.
Mhm.
There's different levels. At this time, we have to do the investigation before we can determine what level it is. Either way, it still has to be charged and you still have to go. Okay? So it's still a process we have to ride through.
This is, I'm just asking, like, just layman's, like, if it wasn't even me talking to you, say some John Doe comes in, or Jane Smith, it don't matter who it is, they get taken to jail and charged?
The same as every time.
Everybody?
Every time we deal with this situation, like, this is a serious situation.
Very, yeah.
An incident
My
occurred.
life was freaking threatened, and someone died.
So once we're done with this process, you can go and talk to your lawyer, and then you can, between you and your lawyer, determine whether or not you want to go forward and meet with Detective Lopez again and talk with him about this.
No, what I'm saying is I'm getting charged. So someone has to write that paper and say, I'm charging him based on this.
Yes.
What facts? Is what I'm saying. How am I getting wrongfully charged right now?
Okay, so,
That's not what I'm understanding.
okay, and like I said, every time an incident like this occurs, we have to do the investigation if someone's getting charged, and we have to do the same exact process with them.
Well, no one's
It's not like we do on, I hate saying this, it's not like it's on TV, because that's what a lot of people reference, because that's.
I don't know why they do that. I got a criminology degree, so maybe I know the way the process works.
Yeah, so I mean, you're a smart guy, and you know exactly how this works.
Well, the thing about it is if I'm going to get charged for something, I just need to wrap my head around it, because everything is initial. My initial meet with you, initial meet with the officers, initial meet with detectives, everything I retain.
Mhm.
And that's big, that's key. I haven't held anything back, not once. No one wanted to listen. You guys are, not you
I don't
in
wanna,
general, but everyone else is playing circles around me. You want to charge me? I don't understand how a victim gets charged. I get that. Let's get that done, and I can start
we'll get through that.
pleading my innocence,
Yeah, we'll get through that. Field deputies normally don't handle interviews for this sort of incident. They just don't.
What are the cases that no one gets cuffed or like how I've been treated? Does everyone get treated the way I get treated? Let's be real.
Yeah, when someone's being charged and taken for a formal interview here at the main,
Just
they
a
do
formal
get
interview, yes. So
Yes.
now we're still indecisive. I know he's saying I'm gonna be charged, but paperwork still needs to be done. Paperwork's not done. We're waiting for a judge.
Yes.
So we're not being charged yet.
Yes, you're being charged. The
But
paper
the
still
judge has to find out about it.
think about it this way. Whenever someone gets pulled over and the probable cause has been established to determine that someone is driving under the influence of alcohol, you slap the cuffs on them, you're under arrest. You have the right to,
There's
so
a
on and
difference
so
if
forth.
you detained
And,
with cuffs.
Yeah, the moment those cuffs go on, he says you're under arrest. And you
And then you're
under
under arrest, yeah.
That's where you're at right now in this process. You're under arrest. You're not being detained. You're being charged. However, just like I explained in the DWI incident, it's not this incident, but the DWI thing.
Well,
The paperwork is
you guys gotta prove it. So whoever's charging me, which is gonna be the state or the county,
Mhm.
you have to prove that I killed someone, which I didn't sit there and say a gentleman didn't die. No, I didn't kill him. I protected myself, and that's what happened.
And again, so I just want to let you know, just because you invoked your rights,
Yeah, no, I'm just
I don't
talking
wanna,
to you.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
There's nothing on record, so we know it's filmed, but I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
I don't think everyone's been treated like this. This is I think I'm being targeted, and I know I am. Because someone came, threatened my life, what happened, and I'm being treated like a criminal. Now you guys are charging me with a homicide, but I'm not going no more. I'm still in the interrogation room. Why? Because people gotta back up their paperwork.
Yeah, again,
That's what it is.
we're circling back
Yeah.
around to the DWI thing. The moment the cuffs goes on, the guy's under arrest. But the paperwork isn't done instantaneously. They still have to go back to the substation. They still have to do this, that,
Well,
and
because
that style
that
paperwork.
field officer already knew, and and did his FSTs.
So it's
Probably did his breath.
And again, I'm not trying to get in the intricacies of doing a DWI. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to give you a similar, like,
I know.
I'm trying to give you a hypothetical so you
Yes.
can see exactly where you're at in the process. You're under arrest, but the paperwork isn't done. We still have to write
They
down
don't have the
that
story,
you're
correct.
going forward.
Yeah, I know.
But
Because the judge has to read it, sign off, make sure it's legit.
Yep.
Make sure that his officer's doing his due diligence, like I said. I know this, but I don't know why I'm getting treated like a criminal. If I get charged, I get it. Put the cuss on, let's go.
yes,
I'm sitting here because you guys are indecisive. It's not your
No,
fault.
it's not.
It's not your fault. You're here. You were here.
No.
You're getting an intake. That's what you were.
Hmm.
I understand that. The thing about this is, though, I don't see how. If I'm laying there dead right now and I'm getting the body bag pulled over me, then I'm the victim. That don't make sense to me.
In a perfect world, no one would be in body bag. You know what I mean? So
That's not what I'm saying, and you know where I'm going. Let's not dance on it, because you're a man too. We live in this world. It's getting crazy, bro.
I agree.
It is. It's getting nuts, dude. And I'm in fear of my life every damn day. You don't know that. You don't live my life. None of you officers. So when you see me and you pass judgment before you know me and treat me like a dog, that's not right.
So again, I'm not passing judgment. This
No,
is
I'm just
not
saying. I'm not
issue.
telling you. I'm in general. We're
In-
talking in
in
general. Me and you both.
Yeah.
So I'm not hold. I don't know you. I can't hold you. I don't know you.
Of
You haven't
course.
done nothing wrong to me,
Mhm.
other than you need to do your job professionally and accurately and to the law.
And that's what we're trying to do.
That's all I ask. You know, I'm not being unruly. I yelled.
Oh, you're
and
being-
I said some because that's embarrassing, dude. I needed to piss, and I was holding my God down to pee my pants, and I don't got pee up in here.
No, I get it. I don't want you to have a pee in a cup either.
Yeah, when you guys saw it, ran in there. I'm like, dude, I knocked. I banged on that door.
No, I get it, man. Like,
But it just, I'm
it's
getting
embarrassing,
treated.
and I don't want to embarrass you.
It's all right, bro. It is what it is. I know what took place. You know what took place. We're not sitting there trying to secrets back.
No.
But if you're gonna get your shit together, not you, I'm saying talk in general.
No,
Let's
I
get it rolling so I can get in touch with my lawyers and get my ball rolling, because if you guys are gonna charge me for something that didn't happen, the way you guys are saying it, that's wrong.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying. I should be able to protect myself. Just because I'm breathing doesn't mean that I'm the bad guy.
No, I didn't say you were the bad guy.
You know? It doesn't, bro. It really don't. You guys don't live my life. These guys try to come at me every day, dude. You don't know that.
Mhm.
It sucks. It's scary. And now I'm gonna be gone, and what's gonna happen to my family? You gonna be there? Is that officer gonna be there? No one's gonna be there to protect my family, dude. Nobody. No one's there. It's just me. I bought a mastiff to protect him, so I know shit like this. If I'm ever gone, at least the dogs can protect my house and my girl.
Yeah.
You guys don't get it, dude. You guys don't. You know, and I don't need compassion. I don't need none of that shit. So
No.
someone tried to take my life, and I'm gonna get punished for it. Now I gotta spend thousands of dollars to protect my innocent for someone trying to. I could be. You could have someone sit. You could have that guy sitting here telling you a whole different life.
And if it was the other way around,
Different life. Why did he come over there? Why did he? You know what I mean? He wouldn't tell you why he went over there. He went over there to do something to me. I don't know this gentleman. I didn't know him. Why did he stop, back all the way up, and come and say he's gonna kill me? I don't understand this.
The only
shit,
thing I
dude.
can say to this is, if you guys switch shoes exactly as you stand right now, he would be sitting in the same exact chair. I can
That's what I
assure
told you. He'd be telling you a story that, you know, I killed this guy.
No, 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 I'm saying-
reason.
I'm saying literally same exact situations. If he was you and you were him, we'd be doing the same exact thing. Okay?
No, but I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I'm sitting here while people are trying to play catch up. You could have asked me the question I wanted to tell you. And I would have. I would have told that sergeant. I told him. I told this guy. I checked their cams. I'm not trying to hold anything, but I don't want to get either. My little brother got.
Yeah, and you.
I didn't do anything wrong, and you know, being that my family's in there, I don't. The DA hates me, dude.
Mhm.
I'm telling you. Your internal affairs detective, he hates me. Now he works for internal affairs. Those guys do not like me and my family. I'm just telling you. You might not know him, but
No, I'm trying to figure out exactly what you're saying. I don't know all the particulars.
I just I'm not gonna get a fair shake in this. I don't expect to. This is what I expected, to be honest with you. I did everything correctly, everything like I should have, and this is what I'm dealing with. I'm getting treated like.
Well, I can assure you that it would be the same exact scenario if it was anybody else. Okay? I know it's gonna, nothing I can say will
I
make
know,
you
dude.
believe that.
No, I understand. I appreciate you just talking to me. Really,
And I don't mind chatting with you like this. Because this, I like this. This is cool. The way we started, I didn't like it. We got off on the wrong foot.
We did it. I was good with you until you started going around. I said, don't go around the bush with me because I caught you yet. This guy ain't gonna get around. You knew. So then
No, no.
you were cool about it after that.
Yeah, no, and like I said, man, I'm not trying to beat around the bush. I'm not trying to hide anything or skirt anything. It's just the way I talk, man. I'm a chatty Cathy. I'm a wordy guy.
No,
So some people bugs the shit out of some people, and some people they don't mind. So I can tell you're a straightforward guy, and you don't like to talk. You want me to tell you exactly what's going on right when I know.
No, everyone likes
now.
that. No one likes the unknown. The unknown doesn't scare me. It's these unknown out of my house that scare me. You guys don't scare me. You guys scare me because you'll take me away from protecting my family because you will not be there to do it. That's facts, dude. You're not going to be there to protect my family. None of you. Not one of you. What happens then?
I hate that you feel that way. It
So
sucks.
what happens then?
When what?
When you
something
can't
happens
protect
over
your family because someone took you away from them. I want you to answer as a man standing in front of me. No one else, not a detective, not a...
No, I'm with
What
you.
would you do? Not with me, what would you do? Take it? I mean,
It's a shit situation. I wouldn't want
would you
to take
protect
away.
your family or would you want to be taken away from your family?
Everyone has the right to defend themselves.
That's in the Constitution.
Yes.
And that's all I did. Follow my right. I serve my country the best of my ability. I try my best. My kids do their best. I've raised damn good kids, and look at me for protecting my family. This is what America's came to do. And you guys look at me, regardless of what I say, you still think I'm a criminal. You're gloved up. The LT came all pumped up because I wanted to piss. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting that treatment.
Well, I can tell you that is just because we have to have two people when we go through and do this. Whenever we take someone to the bathroom, we always have to have two people. Whenever we deal with anybody, we
I
work
get
close.
you. I understand. When I saw you new face, you greeted me, I put my hand up, and then you shook it.
Well,
Same thing I did with the LT, but I
Yeah.
didn't get that from you. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, why did you flake you? I didn't know.
yeah, no, I get you, man. But
It's weird. It's weird. Once you start looking at things, it's weird, man.
no, it's a weird situation to be in, and it's not.
It's very weird because you protect yourself, and now you're sitting here. You guys are looking at me like a new person.
And it's hard not to feel that way, even though it's not necessarily on my side of things. That's not what's going on.
No.
But it's hard not to feel that way in your seat.
Oh, it's not feeling. It's what's happening. You know, it's just facts. I'm in cuffs. I'm sitting in the interrogation room. I'm not in jail yet. You know why? Because you guys want to charge me something, but you have to get the facts, and then that judge, you have to send those facts. This is what happened. This is what we got. We spoke to this person, that person. Can you sign this off? Because we want to put them in jail and charge them. And more than likely, you're going to see my name and this is who I am. Oh, okay, that's it. And then I got $60,000 for a lawyer or however much they want, and you go to court. To what? To defend yourself.
And that's what court's for.
No, it's not.
Like
I
said,
signed
this
on
is
the
all-
dotted line to defend our country for us to be free, for you to do that job that you do right now. We do that. 1% of Americans do that. I don't know if you served or not, I'm not sure. You might have, you might not have. Most people that are in your position are proud like me. And we take that very, I don't know. Did
No,
you
and
serve?
I can see that you're really proud of it. No, I didn't serve. I got into this at a young age, and
Good.
this is my
You're
way to
serving.
serve.
You're serving. You're doing your job.
And it's anyone that's willing to step up and play it and do, like you said, what the 1%ers do, it's much appreciated. And we couldn't operate as countries the way we do without that.
That's what I'm
It's a
saying.
huge sacrifice.
But what sucks is when you get slapped in the face, the way to protect, you can't protect your family, but I can protect this country. Just with my government. You guys are part of the government. It's hard, but that's who you get paid for. Our tax dollars, our government.
No, I see what you're saying.
And it sucks, man, because this is how you treat us. Without doing the due diligence, you know, I was more than happy to say what happened, and I could sat at home getting that detective, both of them that were there. They would rather talk to everyone else first. Why? It's cut and dry. Everything's, I didn't have anything to do.
Yeah, and
No, it's not you. I'm talking to you.
No,
I'm
I get you,
talking
man.
to you. Listen, I'm not incriminating. I'm not worried about incriminating this, that. What happened, happened. I didn't say it didn't. Not once.
Yeah.
It happened. Someone threatened my life. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
No, I see what you're saying, man.
No, I just don't know. You tell me.
It's
I was
literally
trained to do
just-
one thing, to protect. So that's what you do, you protect. There is an answer, sir. What do you do when someone's threatening your life?
You have to follow under the law. You have to protect in the way that's
No, but
correct.
what do you do as a man? When you're put in a split seconds, there's a lot of your officers that are involved. None of your officers sit here and get cuffed after they shoot someone. Not one of them. Their gun gets taken away, they get put on administrative leave until it's investigated. They'll kill someone. And then they have a team to go to fight for them. They don't even got to worry about it like I do. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you are, as a man, because you do talk out, and we all, like, how are civilian jobs? This is a job that allows you to carry a sidearm and, you know, probably a shotgun, who knows? I don't know what equipment they give you guys nowadays, detectives or whatnot, but when you clock out, you still have your sidearm. Now, you are not no more clocked in, but someone threatens your life, and they say they're going to kill you, and they go to their car for a weapon. What do you do? What do you do? We're just talking in general.
No, I get you, and it's hard to talk in general like this.
It's not really, because you're trained for these scenarios. You should be, yes.
Yes.
They're very different.
And
But you're taught, just like I am, situational awareness. You have split seconds to decide what to do or die.
Yep.
Right
and
on.
that's the thing. You have, when you're in that moment, in that
That's the
situation,
moment you're in. It's when you're trained the way I am, that's what you do.
you have to make that assessment, just like you said, make that decision in a split second, and that's where you're at. Every situation is unique, and we can sit here and talk like this all
No,
day.
it is. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's situations where you know someone killed someone, right?
Mhm.
And you see this person, and you're like, yeah, this guy just killed this guy. You could tell. It was just a murder scene. Someone did it out of anger. You can tell different things. You know what I'm saying? So if someone was to kill someone they really wanted to, you'd probably see multiple gunshot wounds as far as 10, 20. Someone wanted to kill him, kick him, some crazy shit. And when you're trained to neutralize the threat, and that's it. Then it's done. And that's all I did. Neutralize the threat.
Where did you serve? What branch?
Army, infantry.
Army? How long?
8 years.
8 years? That's a long time, man.
Mhm.
So it's
I did infantry, I did the guard here, and I did the reserves here. All here in the
all within the 8 years, or did you do additional?
All within
service
8
as well?
years. I did a different CO, corrections officer.
You did what?
I was a corrections officer.
Oh, really? Here?
Santa Fe.
Oh, Santa Fe?
And
Santa Fe
at
County, or?
NBC.
Oh, and at NBC? How long was that? Long time ago? How long's a long time? I'm not an old timer, but I've been around a minute.
2006,
Oh,
2005.
yeah. A little bit before me then. So that was quite a while ago.
And I knew it.
That
Honestly,
drove-
I'm gonna be on it. Like, I was like, I'm gonna call these guys and they're gonna charge me for murder. I already knew that, dude. But I'm like, let's play this game. You can't protect yourself as a man. You just can't. Unless you're a cop. No, it's the truth, brother. You gotta witnessing problems, and I'm not against.
No, I don't
one
get that
bit.
feeling,
One
but-
bit. I'm against bad leadership. Because you're only as good as your leadership, and you really are. When you're taught a certain thing to do, and you know morally it's wrong, but you're still doing it, that makes you just as guilty as them, dude. But you still continue doing it. A lot of you people here do that. Like, you probably witness it on a date. I ain't gotta tell you that. But to do the right thing and protect yourself and be charged as a criminal is ridiculous. Sorry, but it is. This government hired me to use my weapon against other people, right? Didn't get charged once, just like your police officers, to protect this country. So if someone uses your weapon to protect this country, it's okay. But to use it to protect yourself, your body, your property, and your family, it's not. Is
Like
it?
I said, man,
That's a simple question.
It's not,
You gotta ask.
it's not as simple as
Not
we're
for me.
making it sound. We're oversimplifying it. Because for me to say, yeah, 100% in every situation, it's okay to do this exact thing. It's not.
No,
You're right.
situational awareness is completely different. Now, every situation is 100% different. Now, when you do a warning shot, right, to someone, what's a warning shot intended for?
Tell me. We don't do warning shots.
Thanks for saying that.
I'm
Thanks.
just saying we can't.
You guys should.
No, because it's like I said, every situation is
It is different. You know what a warning shot does, though?
But
It
you're
gives you,
killable
it gives you,
forever, man.
you know, you really are.
Yeah.
You definitely are. So you gotta know what you're doing. You know what I mean? It smells awareness. Very simple. You don't want no NDs, you know?
Yeah.
So the thing about it is, you do a warning shot and you're able to assess that person and they're, either if they're scared, they're attacking, or they just don't know what they're doing. They might be on drugs, in other words. You know what I'm saying? So that warning shot will let you determine a lot of things within a split second.
See, and right now we're talking through all these variables that you were talking about earlier. It's
That's every situation is different. But it
that's
doesn't mean
why
you
it's
do
not a simple
everything.
answer.
No, it is. To
But-
protect you and your person, it's a very simple answer. What would you do?
Protect yourself in the appropriate way.
That's what I'm telling you. You have your sidearm.
Who is it? I gotta go.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you for that.
Yes, sir. It's not assuring, it's not the news we want to hear, but that's where we're at. Once I know more, I'll let you know, okay, man?
Well, what's So we're just waiting for paperwork on who? On the detective or the judge?
Detective wrote up his paperwork, and now it has to go through the process to get signed. So the paperwork is written, but now it has to be signed off to say good to go.
So the judge is gonna look, the DA will get it, give it to the judge, they'll say they'll take a read through it, figure out what to do from there.
Yeah, they'll make sure it's all in there the way it's supposed to be, and all the boxes are checked the way it's supposed to be, and then they'll say yes or no, whatever the way it goes.
If it's yes, then we're going to NBC.
Yes.
If it's no, these comes off, I go home. That's
Right?
right.
What's that?
If the judge says
If
no,
the judge says no, then yeah, we can't arrest you on
but
a
this
arrest
is
warrant.
still a case though,
It's
because
still a case. Yes.
I definitely want to go to, I mean,
of
I'm
course.
like, my brain's going, that's why I'm just trying to get I don't know who this guy is, and it's very scary. I know you guys don't think it is, but it is.
No.
This is not nothing to do with. I don't know who this guy is, never seen him before in my life.
No,
How does he know me?
100% right.
You
It's
know what
not
I mean?
nothing.
It's ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
not for nothing.
It's not nothing. I 100% agree with you there.
So I don't know what this guy is, I don't know who he is,
Yeah.
and, I mean, I just wanna make sure I don't even have my phone to call my wife, make sure she's okay. You have her contact, right? If you do, just let her know if she's okay and let me know. I mean, let me know if she's okay. If you can do that, that'd be perfect for me, please.
We'll work towards that.
Okay, because I know I'm stuck. There's nothing you can do or I can do until the judge says something or we move this along, but I'm pretty stressed for my family right now.
No, and anything we can do to kind of
I just want to call her, let her know she's okay, let her know I'm alright, and if you can do that, that'd be fine. Thank you, guys.
Sir, you good?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Just get it moving, brother.
I'm trying, man.
I gotta get to brush my damn teeth, take a shower now.
No, me and you were here together. I can only control what we can
No,
control.
it's good, bro. It's good. Can I get another one? Oh, fuck, a water? Maybe give me a sip of water, a little cup.
Let me see what I can do.
Just give it to me, baby. If you can't, it's cool.
Yeah, let me see what I can do because I took the last bottle from the office.
Thank you.
Good.
Yeah,
I know, not good, but
it is what it is, brother. You don't know, because I don't know if they're going over there. I don't know who this guy was. Right now, dude, and I can't contact no one or secure my home.
well, I can assure you right now that there's still people out there in front of your home.
As soon as they leave, though, you know, hopefully they're still there doing their due diligence.
Yeah, because they have to call out CSI and map out. They have to do all that stuff. So there's still someone there. We're not just gone.
No, I know that, but I just don't want to, you know.
No, I hear you, man. So hopefully it's not too much longer. I can't give you a time frame, but we're moving. We're taking steps. Okay.
I mean,
But I do appreciate your patience, and I appreciate you being cool with us.
I just want to get over with. Let's get this ball rolling, man.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Appreciate you. You all right? Yeah, I just had to stretch my legs, man.
Okay.
My
Hey,
wicked.
two things.
Yes.
We were able to get a hold of,
Good.
and they talked to her.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't the one to talk, but I know she talked to her and let her know what's going on. So she knows
she's
you're okay. Yeah, she made sure that you're okay, and she made sure she was okay. So that's been taken care of. Second thing, you've been cool with me the last little while that we've had the cuffs on. You haven't had any other issues. We're not peeing anywhere. No, I get it, but that's why the cuffs went on, because of the way you were behaving and then the peeing and I get it. We've talked about it and we're past it.
that, brother.
If we can be chill like this the rest of the time, I'm comfortable in letting you out of the cuffs. I'm okay with that. We can just chill.
Just treat me like a human being.
No, I get it. We're like this, I'm going to take them off. When we're like that, they're going back on. You know what I mean? And I don't think
I'm
they're
not a
going back.
criminal. Yeah, I don't want one. I'm not no damn criminal.
No, so if you're cool with that and
Please do.
we both acknowledge that's not going to be an issue, then I'm okay with letting you out of the cuffs.
It wasn't. You gotta remember, 7:30 in the morning, I hadn't even had my morning glory.
No, I
And
get
that first pee was on, but I was like a little freaked out with the lieutenant, so it didn't come out all the way. So I needed it, and I'm like, dude, I need the restroom, please. If not, I'm gonna pee in this cup. And I didn't have to stop it there.
Do me a favor and step forward. Yeah, we're not stressing out. Like I said, we're past it. If you can be chill like this, like you've been, I have no issues with you sitting here in handcuffs, and it might make the time pass a little bit easier because I know it's not comfortable.
Yeah. Like I said, I know it's not your fault. You're just here proctoring this whole. It's just weird. I was just trying to talk to you. Like, don't know you. I was just trying to talk to you man to man, so I say off record, you know. Like for someone that I don't understand how. Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, man.
No, it's good. I just don't understand that. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I told you, I just don't understand this process. Someone comes to attack you, I've never been put in cuffs and treated like a criminal. I think the first time I've had someone try to.
Yeah, no.
This has never happened. I mean, no one died, so I get that part, you know.
This cuff is giving me some issues.
Some issues, acting up.
Yeah.
I got tight too.
Yeah.
Here, you want me to bend over a little more?
If you
Like
can.
this right here?
Yeah, if you can, just so I can see what's going on with
Yeah.
it. But, I might need to get a different key.
Yeah, because it seemed like it cinched in there a little.
Yeah, it's cinched in a little bit, so.
And then that key's gonna be hard to unlock.
Yeah, do me a favor, sit tight. I'm gonna
10-4.
grab another key.
If you want, do you want to take this one off and try to, I'll put this on my hand and try to work it without it being on this hand, because this one will be easier, and you might be able to get that unlocked, you know, for the angle, instead of twisting my,
Yeah, I don't want to twist
I'm saying take this one off, I'll put this on my hand, and then you can maneuver this one, you know?
I got you. I just have to make sure that one's.
10-4, brother.
Remember that one on your head?
Yeah.
Because like I said, if you're gonna be cool, there's no sense in having these on you. You know what I mean?
I've been cool from jump, bro. It's just a situation I didn't expect either, so I'm just saying be human with me, and I'm a human too,
I
man.
know, I got you.
I didn't expect for me to go drop my woman off, come back, and someone threaten my life.
I got you.
I didn't want no one to die either.
No, I don't think any of us do.
I'm 10, but kids, no one needs to die, you know?
What might be this key giving issues?
There's probably
So I'm gonna go get another key.
10-4, I'll sit here.
I have to put this back on you. Just
Can we do this? Take it back.
just sit tight for me.
I ain't going nowhere.
I know.
Nothing yet.
Me and
I want to go somewhere.
yeah.
Either or.
You still got water in there?
Yeah.
Top it off.
No, dude, because I'm not going to the shit.
No, I just want to make sure you had some.
I just want to make sure we've. Well, who we waiting on a judge or what?
Just waiting on those last final.
Bullshit. I mean, look, this is a big. I mean, I don't know.
But that's what we're waiting on. From what I understand, we're getting closer. I know it doesn't
Are
help.
they figuring out what charges to put on there to make
No.
it legit?
No.
That's just what it
No.
seems like.
No, that's not the case at all. That's already been written and it's already ready to go. And it just has to go through the approval process.
Oh, is it?
So that's all we're waiting on. It's just for them to sign off and say, this is what this is.
And on the paperwork it says it's you're charging Mr. Joseph Gonzales for.
Oh, sorry. I've been getting blown up by spam phone calls all day. And then,
Oh, is that the smartwatch?
yeah, it's hard to sort out what's spam and what's not. I'm not gonna wait a second. But yeah, so that the arrest warrant, once it's there, we'll have.
How does it read?
So it'll read, so you have your face and then it has all the charges on it, and then obviously the affidavit behind it details the incident that happened today.
Who's affidavit?
The affidavit.
Yeah, who's affidavit?
Oh,
Someone has to give that and write it.
yeah. But you're asking who is affidavit?
No,
No, it's not a guy. Caught me off guard there. It's gonna
The
be,
detective's affidavit?
yes, it's the lead detective's affidavit that he wrote. So that, and that'll be,
So then, did he initially, I guess. Well,
yeah,
okay.
and all that'll be available to you?
No, that'll be the lawyer, I'm just trying to figure out, because he had to ask someone, you can't make a story up without
No.
calling one person that's still alive that knows what happened, and no one wanted to hear it. Why?
He had to put his investigation together and.
No, not
all the
him.
facts that he
Yeah,
had
not
to-
him.
Oh, okay.
Not him.
Okay.
They have to do, they have their process, they got a process they have to do, you know?
Yeah, so that's what
But
we're
I'm
waiting
just
on.
wondering why, and the reason why I'm asking is because I know initially it was a sergeant on scene supervisor, and then there was a couple deputies, like the little girl, female.
Mhm.
But, why, are they not allowed to ask any questions?
So typically, like, a normal.
I don't know
field
policy
response-
anymore.
Yeah, no, and it's different from everywhere, right? Just like you had your.
Personal
policies.
preference.
Not so much personal preference, but I mean, it is what it is, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, in incidents like this, typically, the deputies won't get into it and start asking all these questions. That's the role of the detective.
I told him exactly what happened though.
Yeah, and the detective.
When it
does the
happened.
Follow-up, yeah.
That's what I asked him if his
The
camera's
camera.
on.
Mhm.
So yeah, I said, okay.
Yeah, so it's documented there, and then we still have to go through this process, and the detective still has to talk to you here. But yeah, typically, this is where this takes place.
Yeah, I know, but after the detective, you do what you do, and then they leave, we're still waiting for stuff. It's just crazy. Do I wait till, are they doing it just to punish me? Wait till the
No, sir.
12th hour? Because that's what it seems like.
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't say the incident didn't happen, it did happen.
Mhm.
I never once said it didn't happen.
No, and you've been
I'm just
very.
stuck here in a room,
No,
and everyone's playing catch up, when all they had to do was listen to me.
Yeah.
No, I don't need a lie. I don't even think I'm in the wrong.
I can see your frustration with all of it, and I can assure you none of this is punitive. We're not doing any of this to.
That's what it seems like too, you know.
I know
with
it
the
is.
Lauderdale, we got over all that.
Yeah,
It's
we're-
just everything
Yeah.
from start. I didn't ask for this morning, dude.
No.
No one asked for this.
No, of course not. And again, it's not.
I just want to, if you're gonna charge me with whatever the detectives want to charge me with, please do it so we can move on. That's all I'm asking. And then I can get a hold of my lawyer. I'm stuck here. You guys are treating me like I fought for this country. You didn't even serve. I served. And I'm getting treated in this box. And you've been awesome, dude. Like, other than that little issue, but I did not. That wasn't mean. I peed in the damn cup. It was already shit. But let's get it over with. If you guys are still trying to find facts out, you can't hold someone if you're not going to charge them. And if the judge hasn't signed off on it, you still can't hold them. We made it to the DA, which is probably Grayson or Greer who got a hold of it. One of the two, because they hate me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Telling you, I don't know either.
I
I don't know who it is. Hopefully it's not. But they're still in the same place. But now it goes to a judge, that's from what I'm understanding, and they have to sign off on this warrant saying, okay, let's arrest. It's an arrest warrant then. Not, let's go find this guy and, get him. It's an arrest warrant for said charges. Now, you guys have your affidavits. You have the charges that you want to charge me with, but none of you have the facts. There was only 2 people there. And the person that was there and has the truth is talking to you, and you guys didn't want to listen. I even told the officers, there's video right there at Sal's house. I'm telling you what happened. Why don't you ask him? You don't gotta go bug all my neighbors. There's one video that's right there. Point blank vantage. I'm sure you guys already got it.
Yeah, and I've been with you all day, so I don't know all the details and the particulars.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
this is at 12. What time are we now? 2:30? 3?
Somewhere around around 3:30.
It's about 3 o'clock. 4
Yeah.
o'clock.
No,
so now at 8, 3 more hours, I'll be in here 12 hours. So then you'll have to let me out.
And I'm in the same boat with you, sharing your frustrations, because I've been here with you just as long as you have, and I know, don't get me wrong, I'm not
My
saying...
apologies, you have to do a lot of money.
No, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like, oh, it's so hard, because obviously me and you are in very different circumstances. You're in here, and I'm not in here. So I know, but what I'm saying...
my concern. My concern, what happens to me, I'm not concerned.
Yeah.
I'm really not.
Mm-hmm.
You, like I told you before, you just don't understand the severity of it. None of you do. And I've been calling it. You're not sheriffs. Are you sheriffs?
Yeah, Sheriff's
Yes,
Department. Yes, sir.
I have called you guys multiple times to look at it
Okay.
for these guys. Where I just had 2 days ago a Mexican right there just threatened me. I know you and your brother, you go threatening me.
Yeah.
I get it every damn day.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys are just contemplating things to do to me on a daily. And now that I'm not there and they know I'm not, you guys will see.
No,
I kid you not, brother. I'm just telling you, so when you see it in the news, you know that you talk to the person, face to face. Because you morally, we still have to be straight and sound inside our own spirit.
Yeah,
Morally sound.
Yes, sir.
And I am. So when I tell someone that I talk to another man or another woman, I'm trying to get to humanity. Because you know what? That's what this is, dude.
No, and I get you. And
I don't want to put you in a bad situation. I don't want poor me, dude. You're not in my situation. None of you are.
No, none of us are.
And
to
get treated like a criminal is ridiculous. And now I'm getting charged. Then take me to jail, please. Don't put me in this and make me feel like any worse than I already do, dude.
Yeah, and that's not our intention. That's not what we're trying to do. We're pushing the paperwork and we're trying to get it done. Once it's out of our hands.
I just don't understand how many people defended themselves, or someone ended up shot and deceased, and they ended up in jail for it. That's crazy to me, bro. I don't understand it. In order for me to be honest, I'd have to be dead.
No,
That's not right.
It's not
right.
I mean,
That could have happened. I'm telling you.
No.
2, 5, 3 seconds, a little more, and me not reacting, I could have been dead.
And me and you talked about this today.
Yeah, no.
No, I know. And me and you, we've had this dialogue. Me and you were cool.
I'm cool.
No, you've been cool with me, and that's why we had, like you said, we had our first initial issue. We got that figured out. Yeah, we got that figured out. We're like this now, and I'm cool with this. I can't make the paperwork go any faster, and I know it sucks, man. That's where we're at. I'm hoping it's not too much longer. I'm trying to call and hound the other detective.
I mean, on scene, I asked for the LT.
Mm-hmm.
No one listened to me.
Okay.
I've done everything correctly, and no one's listening to me. You guys are just bombarding me with what you want to do, and no one wants to use these from start. So that's where we're at. So then I'm asking you if that's what you want to do, and you want to treat me like a criminal, let's go to jail. That's all I said.
Yeah.
You know, I even said that. Let's do it.
No, I hear
If
you.
you think I'm a criminal, then let's do that. I'll let the judge decide like we always do.
Yeah, and
Because, you know, I don't know, man. Like, it's just so, it's unreal. It's like you have to sit there and let yourself be done wrong in order to be right.
interesting way to put it, but
See what I mean?
no, I see, and it's not a good position to sit in, and I get that. You know,
You really
it
don't,
doesn't-
brother. You don't. It's hard because we can sit here and say until we live it, and then we don't know.
No, I know. I'm not saying I get what you're feeling. I'm saying I get that I don't understand what you're going through.
Appreciate it.
That way I can clarify. I don't understand exactly what you're going through because, as I said before, you're sitting in here and I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'd be feeding you a line of bullshit if I sat down and said, man, I get it. I understand exactly what you're going through.
This
That's not
easily
the way
could have
it
been a
goes.
home invasion. If there was a home invasion, homeowner gets this guy, you guys decide it was a home invasion, he ends up dead, got shot by that homeowner. Homeowner comes in here the same way and gets charged with homicide?
Yes.
A homeowner gets charged with homicide.
Remember how I told you there's a vast spectrum. There's your first degree
Well, there's
and
manslaughter
there's
and all that
manslaughter
stuff.
and all that stuff, and you get all the way, we got justifiable homicide as well.
Justifiable homicide.
But it still has to be documented, and it still has to be investigated in this manner, and it still goes through the whole process.
But I'm saying that homeowner doesn't get taken to jail. It doesn't get treated like a
Everything's
criminal.
situationally dependent.
He said the right word.
It's,
The situation. And it's up to me, right?
it wouldn't be appropriate for me to give you a clear.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
I understand that. I'm not asking for a clear, you can't give it
Yeah.
to me, and that's what I know. We both know that.
Yeah.
All I'm asking you is questions like a normal human being. When you get home and you eat on your dinner table, you're gonna have these questions. You could have the same dialect with whoever, the people you love. I'm not gonna have that dialect. You know what I'm gonna have? I'm gonna have worry in my head. Because I don't know this guy. I don't know who he is. I don't know who his friends are. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear
That's
you.
what I have to worry about.
Yeah.
You go home and you're gonna talk about this situation. I go to NDC, my wife and my loved ones are alone. That's what's bugging me. More than anything, that's what's bugging me.
Yeah.
Other than that, let's go. Child don't scare me, never has. I don't know who it scares, but not me.
Yeah.
It's a disgusting place. No one should be there. It's not for anybody, to be honest with you. But if we're gonna do that route, let's go that route so I can get out. Because right here, we're not doing nothing. We're at a standstill. No one wants the truth. They could ask me.
Well,
There's no neighbor gonna give you that truth. That camera might, but it's not gonna tell you what was said. It might, it had mic on it, I know that. He's used it before for me. I've had to call him up. Sometimes he just don't catch it because it's motion sense. So hopefully.
so we'll go from here, I guess, right? That's all we can do. I can't do anything for you to make it go faster.
No.
No, I know.
Talking to me is cool, man. I appreciate you.
No, I know. I can just hear, like, I hear what you're saying, and I can see your concerns.
That's all I'm
Yeah,
concerned
no,
about.
and I can see it.
Brother. You don't know these people like I do. None of you.
And I can see that you're concerned, but I just, there's,
And I have a feeling I know this guy. So, I mean, I don't know him personally, but I know he's probably like the same Mexican guy who was just talking shit to me the other day.
so
It's weird. Because when I did it, you know, I look at everyone, it's just the way I was taught, you know. You can tell, you know, just by what you're wearing, what kind of lifestyle you have. And you look at this guy, he had the Nostrum shoes on, he had some gold chains, and I told him, you need to get out. Just leave. And he wouldn't leave. His face was so determined. It was weird. It was just freaky. I don't know on people or what people think. All I know is what I was taught and how to defend my family, my person, and my country. That's what I was taught. You can't unteach that, brother. You just can't.
Alright, sir. Alright, so, a little bit of forward movement. Remember how I told you earlier that we're doing yeah. So we're gonna be taking a few things from you today. Looks like we're gonna be taking some fingerprints. I don't know if you've heard of a buccal swab. It's just a swab on the inside of your cheek.
Who's doing all that for, detective?
This is, what they requested
As part of the
Well,
investigation.
it's part of the investigation.
But I mean, it's me. I'm involved. I mean,
No.
This is crazy to have my DNA on
Yeah.
file. Can I refuse this?
It's actually a signed warrant
Can
from
I
the judge.
refuse this?
No,
No.
this is part of the signed search warrants.
It's just weird that you guys have my DNA on file. I've seen some crazy stuff happen with DNA on file with police officers. Heard the Stephen Avery's case?
I'm not familiar.
Watch that, it is wild. It's not here, not in this state, but it's a whole different state, man, and they had DNA, and they used it for some bullshit. I'm just saying, you guys got my pee.
Yeah, well, that's just not the way that we're trying to take it. This is how we have to do it, and it's signed by a judge. So no, you can't refuse. But because
Can I see the paperwork, please?
Yeah, I can
You
show
don't
it.
mind?
Yeah, I can show it to you, but you can't like sit through it and
I'm
read
not
it right
gonna
now.
read through it, just show me it, and I'll show you. I'm happy to cooperate. It says no one's cooperated from jump.
Yeah, so what they're
I saw you guys get there too, and
Yeah.
not one of you came to talk to me.
Yeah.
I wonder
No,
who that was. I asked her.
I'm the CSI detective, so I'm there, I'm here to collect all the evidence.
Yeah.
So that's what I was there to do.
But that's what I was thinking, you would come talk to me.
No, I'm,
So just
like,
for the-
now I'm here to collect evidence from you. There, I was there to process. And then we get the homicide, the lead homicide detective, that's where you're gonna get all your answers from.
You give me no answers.
Yeah, he's the one dealing with the paperwork now, so as soon as he's done with
All you guys are waiting for is a judge to sign it.
the judge.
It's for the charges that you guys decided to charge me for.
That I couldn't tell you as far as the charges, like I said, I'm here to.
Well, that's someone has to write it.
Yeah,
Lopez would-
exactly, yeah, he's the one handling that part of it, so he'll give you those answers.
Yeah, and he's down the road filing the paperwork, and he'll be back shortly. I know you've been hearing that all day, but
Because it's not done yet, I'm getting charged fictitiously.
well, it's been signed. Everything's been signed, and he has to file it away. And that way it's in the system. That way when we go down, remember how I told you if we go down, it's not there. They say get the hell out of here.
Dude, I can't believe they didn't expedite it. Grayson hates me and my family. That's why I figured, I don't know why we're still sitting here at 3:30, 4 o'clock.
So we're gonna sit tight on this for now.
Yes.
We'll be right back in to do that.
Thank you, guys.
But I just want to at least give you a
Well, if I did, I mean, if we're gonna do it down, I don't need to give 10 million sets of prints. I have it on file in.
Yes. Yeah.
My whole palm's on there.
Yeah, but for the investigation today, the detective asked for those specific things to
I
further
don't
the
think we should do
investigation.
DNA, it's me, I'm there, this is the other party involved in it.
No, I
I'm not denying that, not once, that's the only time you would have to get any kind of this mess. Is if
Well-
someone denied it, no, there was a firearm in my hand, there's gonna be gun I did it. I didn't say not once that I didn't do that, I defended myself.
I know.
That's all I.
Again,
So we don't need, that's just crazy to me.
I know, but if he asked for it and the judge signed it and approved it.
And if he
then
proves it,
yeah.
I'll do it, it just
Yeah.
don't make any sense, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll be right back in to take care of all this. I just wanted to at least let you know and get you the heads up, that way you know.
brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Again, I appreciate your patience.
Just waiting to go,
I know, man. Hey, this is
just waiting to go, brother.
we're moving, man. We're going somewhere. Thank you.
Mr. Gonzales. So, Secretary Civil told me, I guess you got a couple questions?
I don't have any questions. I have questions for me, you wanted me to do, some,
A lot of-
you're asking for DNA, I'm like, I am him, why do you need DNA? Well, I'm not saying I'm not, I wasn't part of that situation. Here, you want some DNA?
But we're gonna take it a different way. So it's gonna be collected in,
Cause he has my pee bottle too.
okay, and that's fine. So we do DNA differently. So we do an oral swab, a buccal swab, on the inside of your cheek. So folks read, that's the warrant that authorizes us to do that. Signed by Judge
What judge saying this?
Judge Bruce Fox of the District Court.
Fox?
Mm-hmm.
Proof of affidavit of search intends to hereby make part of this one having been submitted to me by Detective Mr. Miguel Cordova, who has reason to believe that there is now being concealed on the person in the affidavit of evidence described in the affidavit which has been obtained or being concealed on a person? What does that mean?
It's basically the mumble jumble, legal jumble that we have to include in the warrant to say, here's what we're doing, here's why. So
You're
we're
saying
saying
that I
you
was
have-
concealing it
I understand, but
before I was asked.
excuse me?
Before I was asked for that?
What do you
You're
mean?
saying I'm concealing it.
Sir, so that,
That's what this says. Then you're telling the judge that I refused it first.
we're not telling you we're refusing. So sir, that's the way the warrant's written to obtain it. So
This is standard template, is what you're telling me?
for the affidavit to obtain.
Just for me?
For everyone.
Forever, this is standard template, so it'll read like that, maybe regardless of whether or not. So I'm asking, because it's showing that you're telling the judge that I refused it. I was
It
never
doesn't say
asked.
you're refusing it, sir. At which point does it say the defendant refused to provide it?
You, Detective Miguel Cordova, who has reason to believe that there is now being concealed on the person.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying I'm concealing stuff. I'm not concealing nothing.
It's DNA. It is on you.
But you told him this before you asked, that's my point. So why would you do that?
Sir, we're not gonna argue the logistics. Is that something for the court system? A judge has authorized the warrant saying
This
you
is
can
the
obtain your
court, this
DNA.
is you and me. This is your name and my name on this. This is
Well,
not
no,
nothing to do with the court.
Detective Porter, my name is Detective Lopez.
Oh, so this is her.
No, it's another detective who's not here.
So where is it saying that you take? I'm trying to see that too.
So you'll continue reading and I'll tell you what we're requesting.
The evidence describing everyday being concealed and described after the grounds for the insurance of search warrant exist. Why are you guys making it so complicated? These are just copies?
No, there's 4 or 5 different pages explaining why we're doing what we're doing.
Gotcha. So this is your initial. I'm not talking to you anymore after this. It's going to be this guy who's taking this case, or are you still on this case?
I'm still taking the case, sir.
So you are lead detective on this case. I was told that. I'm just making sure my lines are removed. I have to talk to my lawyer too. He's going to ask me these questions.
Yep. And your lawyer will have all the paperwork that explains it.
You guys will never give these to me on NBC. I'll get these later on from my lawyer. You know that. You're not going to have these. This is next time I'll touch them so when you read them.
It'll go to your property.
I won't get them in NBC. You know that. You don't have full body and facial photos. I'm refusing this, dude.
You can't, sir.
I can and I am.
You cannot.
That's my legal right. Just don't even have a case number on the bus. Nobody's do.
Doesn't need a case number, sir.
It does, dude. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not legal. I'm not willingly gonna give you any of that.
You're not having.
I'll do it down at NBC.
You can't do it.
Because they have to get my fingerprints.
Sir, the fact is that judge
I'm not
by
gonna
the
do
order.
it. I'm not gonna let him do that. I'm not gonna do this.
You're
You guys
not-
gonna have me strip, bro? I'll strip down there when I get to jail.
So it's
I'm working with you. I'll do everything you need to when I get to jail.
So that's not how it works.
I'm not doing it
This
here.
is an option. It is an order.
I'm not an animal. And you ain't my zookeeper, dude.
Don't
I'm a
say
victim here and you're treating me like a criminal. You're charging me, so take me down. I'm not doing that.
Well, you have to, sir.
I'm not doing that.
You have to.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, so you're refusing to follow the judge's
I
order.
am refusing your recommendation because you lied, saying I refused it at first. You're a liar, dude.
Okay, so just to verify, you're refusing the judge's
I'm
order.
refusing your lie.
So you're refusing
I'm
the judge's
refusing
order.
your lie.
Okay.
Because if you would have asked me legitimately when I first saw you, you didn't. You came in, you read me my rights, and I said I want a lawyer.
Okay.
You didn't come up with my phone the way the officer said you were. You never did that. You guys have been lying to me from jump. None of you wanted the truth. And now you're going to charge me to charge me. I'm not getting any of this. I'm not going to get naked for you. I'll do that at NDC when they take me in an intake.
Okay, we're not, you didn't make it, you can keep your boxers, but we're taking your clothing, shirt, shoes.
I'm not leaving here in a white suit and you guys make a skeptical out of me. I want a lawyer here now or I want the sheriff here right now. That's ridiculous. I'm asking for your superior. I want Sheriff Manny Gonzales here now. He still has 2 months under the sheriff. Ask him to come here. I know him.
The sheriff's not gonna come down here, sir.
Yes, he will because you're doing unjust things right now and uncivil things. You really are. You're violating my rights right now. I refuse that and you lied. You lied to get that signed. It doesn't even look signed because there's no case number on it, dude.
So that's not a case number. Right, it's the warrant number that gets filed once it's
So then
filed.
the warrant number's not on there.
So we can't file it until
I'm
we
not
do the
doing that. You're ridiculous, dude. You didn't even come ask me what was wrong. You all think that you know what's up. You think you're smart and you're not. This guy's probably has family members going to go back to my house. And what are you going to do about it?
That's right, that's when you call the police.
To get arrested. To protect your family. What do you do? Harass me. Put me in a room for freaking 8-9 hours. Arrest me then. Let's go to jail and I'll give them my fingerprints. I ain't gonna get subject. No, I'm not.
You still, you're under arrest. There is a
Then
warrant
let's
for your
go to jail.
arrest. Part of that process is that.
And that'll be at jail. I'll do it at jail. That's where I'll do it. I'll be more than happy to do that. You just don't want to take the drive. You're being lazy. You can come with me down there. You can come with and get anything that you want. Because they have to do it anyway, dude. So get your stuff. Right now I'm not going to give that to you. I'm not stripping down until I get to NBC.
Okay, so you're refusing to abide by the judge's order.
I'm not refusing the judge's order. You're a liar. You lied to the judge. That's what's wrong, dude. You're a liar. Why do you lie? Little man problems, bro. Now we'll play this game, bud. Yes. How you doing, sir? Good, yourself.
Not too bad.
My name is James Frederickson. I'm a supervisor for James Frederickson.
Yes, sir.
Joseph Gonzales. Nice to meet you.
So, I heard there's
Not nice to meet you, I guess. It's nice to meet you.
under the circumstances, yes, sir, I understand. I know the whole situation. I've been on the scene, so I'm aware of the whole.
You were on the scene?
Yes, sir. I'm told there's some issues with.
I'm not gonna do none of that. You guys are gonna make me look like a criminal, man. I'm a victim and I've been treated like a victim, right? From the start. Since you guys weren't even there. I took pictures, I called you guys out there, told you exactly what happened on the phone. I told the dispatcher what happened. I tried to tell your sergeant on scene what happened. I tried to tell the deputy what happened. The detective didn't come talk to me. Then you want to come read me my rights? Then I'm getting charged. Then I'm not getting charged. What am I getting charged for? Then he comes in, reads my rights for the second time. So then I said, I need a lawyer, I guess. Because you guys are playing games with me. If you're not going to play games with me, be straight up. I'll be straight up and I'll be quiet. If you're not, I'm part of that incident. Why do we need that mess?
You are. So, I mean.
I'm not saying I'm not part of that incident. There's not one, I didn't say that, so I'm not going to do that. I refuse that. If he wants that stuff, he can get it down at NBC. Because they're going to give it to me again. They're going to do it again. You know that, just like I do. I'm going to spread my cheeks, cough, do that whole damn routine, dude. Why am I going to do that here? You guys are just bullshitting me, man. Quit making me feel like a criminal. I am a victim, whether you guys think so or not. Just because I'm trained, and I'm sound and I'm calm, and I look however I look, that shouldn't be that I'm not a victim, brother. I'm a victim. This guy, I don't know who he was, he fucking threatened my life, and I took action to protect it. I stopped the threat, but I'm a criminal.
So we stop you there.
Stop, that's fine, but I said that to you and everyone else.
Okay, but it's just so, before we.
Don't matter, that's what I'm saying, I'm not hiding
So,
nothing.
before you say more, just remember, I have to remind you that you decided to.
I'm not talking, you didn't ask a question.
Okay, I'm not asking questions, and if you were saying incriminating, I have to stop you.
I'm not incriminating,
So we
there's
can't talk
nothing to
about-
incriminate myself. Everything's exactly what I said
Can I
from jump.
explain some of it? I do know all this is I understand what you're saying.
So there's nothing that's changed. The only thing that's changed is you guys are just trying to play catch up and just make some charges up for what happened, and then we go to court and let everything decide. And maybe my fate gets decided, maybe it don't. But this is the game we're playing, gentlemen.
So let me. One, no, we're not playing games with you. This is
No, you are, because he lied to me twice. A couple of people did already, and that's not right. Just be straight up.
So this is what we do this routinely. Okay?
You guys do it
So we
routinely.
go through this process all the time.
Every day. This is your job.
Yes, it is our job. And so I'll start from the beginning. You're brought down here in the manner that you were because under the circumstances, that's how we respond. Okay?
No,
We don't know.
It's just the way I look and how I handled myself.
You look actually fairly presentable.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's criminal.
That's what I would think. You know, but no one treated me like a victim. I got put in cuffs. This hand has been messed up. Look at it, swollen. I don't know what's happening here. I'm not even worried about that, dude.
Standard response for deputies that don't know what's happening because a lot of people start a lot of things and we don't know what's going on. So just push yourself in some of those places. They show up and it appears based on
I'm a victim.
what they've been told is.
So why am I
don't know what's going on, so I'm going to take this person. I'll put them in the car for now. And so we handcuff them.
Is that recorded?
This is. Yeah. This is just the start device. This one is in mine.
That starts this?
Yes.
Oh, it's on a watch, huh?
Yeah. Interesting technology we got here. So that was standard process for how you brought down here. The way you've been treated here is pretty much standard process.
That's the whole point, though. I'm a victim in all this. I'm going to jail tonight.
Hold on.
Because you guys think that I did something I shouldn't have
No,
done.
it doesn't go by what we think.
It is, because he just lied on that thing saying that wait, hold on, and that's all, if you're the supervisor, this is I know you guys routinely do this, and I know how it works. But don't sit there, give a judge a piece of paper stating that I refused something when you never asked in the first place. That's what he did, and that's the paper he showed me, and it wasn't even him that had submitted it. It was Miguel. He wrote this. Some paper, refused that DNA? Why do I need DNA? Why do I gotta give you swabs? Why do I gotta get naked here and get taken out in a white suit, like my little brother did? That's criminal. I'm a victim.
Standard.
No, it's not standard, dude, come on. That's not standard, bro. You're bullshitting.
I'm not.
Everyone leaves out of here in a white jumpsuit?
Quite a few of them do. Quite a few we send home in white jumpsuits because we need the evidence.
That's people that don't have a heart. Come on, I'm not a vagrant.
No, it's not. I don't like sending people out. You know the language, like 30 degrees in a bunny suit. It's one, embarrassing. Two, it's cold. It's not something I like.
There's no need to is the point.
So
the only reason why you would is someone who's withholding or wasn't a party to that and said they weren't. I did none of that. Not once have I said I'm not part of that incident.
Your clothing needs to be taken to weed because we don't know what may or may not be on it. I mean, what may not be on there.
Well, they do that at NDC.
No, well, we don't follow you through MDC. We don't go through their process. They have different, especially different.
Then why are you?
They have different protocols there now for COVID. So we're not going to be through the process with you up to the point you have your clothes taken off. And we don't let evidence that once it's in our
There's
control.
no evidence here. You have all the evidence you need.
Once it's in our control, we don't let that outside of our control if we're going to plan on taking it. And we're not going to let that outside of control. Now, when I tell you it's evidence, what I mean is what may and what may not be on your clothing. Okay? A lack of evidence is evidence in itself.
What evidence do you need? Blood DNA. Blood DNA?
No blood or DNA, clothing, fiber.
You got my
Those things.
DNA can get
I'm not
from
looking
both of those.
It's not from your DNA.
Do you see?
Not your
But
DNA.
no, that's bullshit, bro. You're
Bullshit.
just trying to lock me out of here and embarrass me.
No.
That's all you guys are trying to do, and I'm not gonna do it.
No,
I'm
we
not doing that, bro. I'll give you my clothes at MDC. Be more than happy when they put in that nice little bag and they take me in and do all my prayers. The same. You guys are trying to double process me, which don't make any sense to me, bud. You're not gonna make me. That don't make sense to me. You guys are just trying to ridicule me and make me feel like a criminal, and that's not right. I'm getting pissed with you guys. It's bullshit. If you want to do it, do it. But I'm not gonna willingly do it.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't like doing that, but I think that's where we're at. I think the way you're talking to me.
No, I'm telling you,
I'm
why
trying to
you
see the
need
type of
it.
person you are. I'm not gonna get through to you. Our process is our process. We do it to everybody. You can't tell me we don't. I've been here for 10 years doing this. So don't try to tell me we don't. If that is evidence you're wearing, we're gonna need your DNA at some point to compare it to other standards. So yes.
Well,
we are taking-
there's a reason why that you would need it if someone. I get what you're saying. I'm 100% with you.
I'll be back with you shortly. We're bringing in the suit. We're taking off your clothes. Okay? I'm not dealing with this all afternoon.
When am I going to jail?
As soon as we got your clothes.
How do you need my clothes?
I just explained it to you.
How are you, David? Morons.
I just explained it to you.
Fucking dumbass.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I know it's not what you want to do, man, but
Before you take it all off, we do need photos before.
Take them. I'm taking them off. Do what you asked. You want your photos? Take. Thank you.
no, I know it's not what you want to do, but I appreciate
No,
yours.
it's not.
No, I appreciate you, man.
Let's just get it over with.
Alright, so
And
now I
I'll
can
go
just
jail.
have you stand this against that wall. You can just put your arms to your side. Alright, just stay facing me.
No.
I'll let you know when to turn. You can put your hands up to your face like this. You can turn and face me. And put your hands up like this.
What is that about?
This standard.
You know what they told me when they did this in Real Rancher? They said, you know, it's because someone could say that's not your hands.
I'm like, what the fuck? That don't make any sense. It's like, you want to make something look stupid? Here you go. It still makes no sense to me.
If you can
Yeah.
just flip them.
This way?
Thank you. Just go ahead and turn. Face this wall right here.
This one?
Yes. We'll just do a quarter turn each time.
These guys are crazy. Why do you need so many pictures?
Just thorough documentation, that's all.
No, you guys are just trying to keep my file.
If you can just stay facing the back. I'll let you know.
I thought I heard you say turn. I'm sorry. I just want to get out of
Okay,
this.
just face this wall over here.
To the right?
Yes, perfect. All right, now sit on the photos. And are you okay with me collecting a buffalo swab from you? Just a swab of the inside of your
Let's just do
cheek
what
and
you
gum
guys
line?
are gonna do so I can get to doing what I need to do.
Go this way. Ready for this?
Hold the palm, that was a little more comfortable for you, man.
Joseph Gonzales was acquitted of first-degree murder on May 2nd, 2024.